Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can unlock or flash your Xiaomi Elite scooter. Here I'll show you how you can unlock its max speed up to 32 kilometers per hour, as well as enabling zero start. So to do this, you're going to need the following things. First, you need a 3mm Allen wrench, like the one that comes with your scooter. Then you need a male Gillette 5-pin connector, M8 of size, as well as a male-to-male DuPont connector. Then you're going to need a uart adapter. I'm using an FT232RL, as well as a USB cable to connect it to my computer. This is everything you're going to need to flash your scooter. I will leave a link in the description where you can buy a ready-made kit for about 20 euros. Shipping is usually a week or less to Europe. And you can choose to buy with or without a USB-A to USB-C connector to save a few euros. You can also buy the parts individually and make your own kit. I will leave a link in the description to the original tutorial that explains how the connections work, but you need to know how to solder or how to crimp cables. Before you ask, there is no way to do this using only an app or remotely. Do not get scammed by people that claim that you can. You need hardware. Okay, now go to the description and press this link. Here we're going to search for the Xiaomi Elite scooter. You just have to scroll down and find it. Then we're going to want to see MCU firmware details and press download MCU firmware. In case the website isn't working, you can go to the description and you can go into this drive that I've made where you can find firmware files for the 5 Elite, both the original and the already patched or already unlocked made by me, but I recommend you patch yourself. I'll show you how in a minute. So you can go back to the description and go to BWFlasher. Here read and accept the terms. And then you can upload the first file we downloaded before. Then you want to click the drop down and select Mi 5 Elite. And now you can go ahead and select the patches that you want. You can change the top speed at sport mode, drive mode, and pedestrian mode, as well as changing the motor start speed, which is the speed at which the motor kicks in. I recommend about 2 kilometers per hour here. Once you're happy with your patches, you can go ahead and press apply and then download patched firmware, which will download your patched firmware file. Once you have your firmware file, it's time to download the BWFlasher application. This is the last software you need. Just choose the one for your operating system. In my case, it's Windows. And that's it for software. Alright, now it's time to connect the uart to our cables and make sure you are connecting it the same way that you have your seller show you. If you don't, you risk damaging the controller or even damaging your scooter. I bought it from Scootronics website, so this is how I must connect it. If you bought it from somewhere else, make sure you connect it correctly. Then you can connect your USB to your uart adapter and then to your computer. Once this is done, go ahead and search and open your device manager. Once this is open, you will notice that once you connect it, a new device will appear called USB serial port, as well as having a COM and a number. This is important for later. If instead nothing is appearing, this means you do not have the drivers installed. So just go to the description, download this zip file, extract it, and run it, and that should be it for the drivers. If instead nothing is appearing when you have it connected to your computer, check if the USB-A to USB cable that you are using allows file transfer. You can test this by connecting your phone to your computer and checking if you can transfer files. Alright, that's everything done. We can go ahead and begin flashing the scooter. I have the BWFlasher application and my patched firmware. I will open the BWFlasher, accept the terms, and once here I want to choose the COM port which appeared before. So in my case it's COM10, for you it might be different. Then I want to select patched firmware that we downloaded or prepared before. Then I like to press debug mode. Now you want to go to your scooter, pick up your Allen wrench, and we're going to look at the 4 screws holding the handlebars, and you're just gonna take them off, and once off you are going to disconnect the central cable within your scooter, and then you're going to connect your adapter to your scooter. As you can see, there are two arrows pointing towards how you must connect them. And once this is done, you can go back to your computer and then you can press Start Update. If everything is correct, you should see the percentage going up fairly quickly, and you just have to wait and make sure not to touch any cable during this progress. Once you see these success messages, you can go ahead and reattach the handlebar to the scooter. And if you want to just test, you can turn it on, raise the back wheel, give it a little spin, and just accelerate. As you can see, it goes immediately, so 0 start is active and the top speed is 32. As you can hear, once it goes over 30 kilometers, there is a beeping sound. This is normal. To remove it, you can either limit the speed in BWFlasher to about 29 to 30 kilometers per hour, or if you physically want to remove the beep, you will have to open the dashboard. To do this, first pick up a hair dryer and heat up the plastic dashboard. Then you can just remove it with your hand with a tight pull. Once out, there are two Phillips screws that you can just easily remove. And once they're out, you can again with your fingers pull on the dashboard so it comes out. The buzzer is the little black plastic part on the side. And now you can do what I do here and just cover the buzzer with a few pieces of thick duct tape. If you do this a few times, you will lower the noise quite a bit. Now, if you want to make your scooter a little bit more discreet, if you know what I mean, you pick up a bit of thin black tape, just like this, and you cover both the kilometer per hour and the miles per hour sign with a couple of layers of tape until you don't see the light anymore. Now you can close back the dashboard, and once you accelerate, you'll see in kilometers per hour, it shows the normal speed. But if you change in the app to miles per hour, it will show top speed of 20. So that's everything from me. If you have any questions, I recommend you join the Scooter Hacking Discord channel and post your questions in the Me5 channel. They deserve all the credit for all the software I showed you here, as well as for the original tutorial. And for me, that's it. Thanks for watching.